So today you find me at the Citroen Car Club event in Little Horwood, just outside of Milton Keynes, and I'm going to start off with some of my sort of Visa type cars, and this is a Citroen LNA. And what I love about this is its condition. Look at it, so few of these on the road. It's got the alloy wheels off the Visas that had limited editions, like the champagne, etc. Kill for a set of these. Lovely bit of patina down this inside. The old big switches, don't know if you can see that. I used to have one of these, unfortunately I put it into a tree. It was the first car I had, funnily enough, after passing the test. Mine was in white and finished a foot shorter on the passenger side. Yeah, less said about that the better, I think. Next we've got a Visa Special, called a Special because it's the base model. I'm assuming it's a 650 engine. We've got, as you can see, compared to mine, it's got no rear wiper. Someone has fitted the TRS type trims, wheel trims to tidy it up, which I think is a nice touch. Lovely fuel cap there as well, I like that. That's a nice touch. Beautiful blue interior with the bench seat in the back rather than split like mine, because this is an early one, with the proper dial controls. This is how they should be, and if you look at where they normally go, you can tell this one's really looked after, because you'd normally have these sections around here, etc. going, but this is really good. This is about as good as you're going to get for one of these. Oh, look at it underneath. Wow, brilliant. Well done whoever owns that. A lovely car. Yeah, that is really good. So that's a Visa Special. Notice the front grille and the missing silver lines on the later ones, which we can compare over here. And if you see my one, of course, it's just had a new one put on. It's already got one mark on it, so this one's doing well. So this, I think, is a 17 diesel at a guess. Let's just have a look again. Come round. Yeah, 17 RD. So they did a 17D, a 17 RD. I believe in the diesels. Did have one of these back in the day. That's got the split seats, being a C reg on an 85, I expect. It's got the trim down the side, very similar to mine. You can see where someone screwed in the trim down the side there. No better way of doing that, actually. You can actually drill these rivets in and then flatten them and then put the original plastic trims back on. It's quite a tricky job and you've got to get it really accurate, but we did one once on when I was younger. I had one that did exactly that and we managed to get it to work. Of course you can just use that sealant stuff. Oh no, this is interesting on the roof. Now, I don't know if that's factory or not, can't be sure. Oh, not seen that before. That's intrigued me. Just spotted it, this sunroof. Oh, that's something interesting. Anyway, and inside it's got the later dash like my 14T ARS does. That's the Visas, the later trims. As you can see, this looks in quite good nick. Again, screwed in panel there, I like it. Looks off a C15, look. And the wheel arches. Yes, I like that. Sitting pretty at the back. Yeah, we like that. Lovely black interior, similar to the Visa GTI I've got. The interior, if you look, you can see. In fact, even if you compare it to, say, the CX GTI to the Visa GTI, you can see a similarity with how they did their front seats and bucketed them and the colour patterns on them. You can see there's a bit of similarities between them all, in fact through the whole range. Lovely at the front. I don't know what they've painted that bumper with, but it's really worked. It makes it look nice. It's really done the job. So I'm impressed with that. It's a lovely car. This Citroen GS in brown. We like this. These old wing mirrors. Love these old wing mirrors. Metal handles, guys. Remember them? Oh, chrome trims. Lovely. The umbrella style out of the dashboard handbrake. Tiny little push buttons. Love these. Used to have one of these again. First, when I was 14 I had one of these, but the estate version. Oh, it's lovely. It's a Palace version. Really clean, really tidy. Lovely looking car. Yes, I like this a lot. This is very neat. Check out the, I'll show you at the front on the wheel trims on it. Lovely. Lovely. Oh, front end on it. I've got a Xantia, just in case you didn't know, just have a look at the number plate. We've got a bit of paint fade there, flaky. It's sort of aging like I am, I think. Bits of flecker all over the place. Do you know what's that tyre look flat? I'm not sure. It's got a lovely black leather interior. Sunroof. Oh, Activa. So it's a good one because it's an Activa. That is about as good a ride as you get in a Citroen. I love those cars. And although the paint might reflect, I like that. I think that's bang on. It's how they should be. It's on the road, it's being used. Well done you. I like it. Next up, we have a Citroen XM. Preston. Again, you see anything similar here with the losing the lack appeal like the previous. Well, maybe it's got psoriasis, I don't know. Shouldn't make jokes out of that, I forgot that. Yeah, we like this. Oh, automatic. Nice big old car. These are great when they're working, hard to keep going, but I do like them. Dad had the estate version of this, a couple of them, and I think he had a saloon as well from memory. I can't remember, we've had too many. That's a lovely car. One, what I consider to be probably one of the last of the great Citroens, if I'm honest. I mean, I did have a C5 like this, which did me absolutely amazing work, but I would probably go with, it was good, but it wasn't CX era or ZX era good. And we've got DSI sim or a Goddess. again, look at those mirrors, the seats inside, it's also left hooker. Chrome handles, chrome trims, look, the indicators on the back, guys. This is when cars were designed properly, not like they are now. A beautiful looking car. Beautiful looking car. Again, sat low at the back there. Nice. And then we've got, oh look, a TRS, but not a Visa TRS, but an AX14 TRS. Now it's not a TRS with the same engine as my TRS. This is the engine after that. Oh, we do like those alloy wheels, and they're free stud. I wonder if those would fit on my Visa 14 TRS. What do you think? I think they probably would. Do you think he'd notice if I borrowed them? I think he might. It's a lovely car. What great condition. Yeah, I love how the alloy wheels. Look at those. Stunning. Now we've got a C15 of the usual rust issues, but only surface by the looks of it, which is good, and it's being treated elsewhere. You can see down the bottom here it's had some work done to keep it on the road, which is excellent. Oh yes, we like these. Something I've never owned, something I'm probably not going to own if I'm honest. Not because I don't like them, just don't have a need for it. Oh, Van Damme. I wonder if he drives it. Didn't know we had celebrities today. I could see Van Damme driving that, couldn't you? Citroen ZX. What do we think of this? So we're around 96 on a P, I would think, turbo diesel. So similar to the Xantia engine at the time, but without hydraulics. So some would say we got the same bang for your buck, but without the comfort of the ride. Oh dear, got a lens issue at the front there. Oh dear. But anyway, lovely cars. You don't see these anymore anywhere. So well done whoever's keeping this on the road. So yeah, so going back to what I was saying, so we had a early version one of these. I can't remember, I think it was a 51 plate. Did great work, to be honest. And to be honest, it didn't really let us down, so I think these are really pretty solid cars. They get a really bad press. And of course, if you know the Picasso story on Twitter, then you'll know, like up and down videos and Hubnut, etc. have had it, and it's done, I think, is it 500,000 miles or something? So you know, they can't be that bad, can they? They're pretty good, solid cars. Moving on to this. Now this is beautiful. It's a Saxo VTR, not the VTS, but VTR. Beautiful condition for its age. Absolutely stunning. Look at that interior inside. Lovely. With a sliding top sunroof. Oh, it's immaculate. Whoever this is, I take my hat off to you. Someone. These aren't easy to keep going. People think they are, they're not. You know, you have to spend a lot and look after them a lot. Lovely car. Look at those wheels, they're better than mine. Wow. Wow. Now this for me, so far, would be my favourite here so far. The Citroen CX. And as you can tell by the front, it's got the quad lamps, which is quite unusual. It's also got the turbo on the symbol on the bonnet. The beautiful turbo alloys. The beautiful black leather interior. See where the radio is there, guys, down in the middle. I'm loving that steering knob, sorry, gear knob, not steering knob. What are you on, Nick? Lovely detail in there. Proper French car. And of course we do actually have a CX, well, a couple of CXs, but a GTI CX of our own at home, but not something I've shared yet. It's one that might be my brother's and not mine. We haven't decided yet. What do we think of the back end of that? Do you remember the Grace Jones videos? Have a look at the Grace Jones video where the Citroen comes out of her mouth. I think it's Slave to a Rhythm. Have a look. Beautiful car. This Citroen C5. I think obviously, as you can tell who owns it. And you can tell that it's been a charity one, so I think we should put some money in there, don't you think? And we'll do that. What do you reckon? You have to excuse the shakiness. What do you reckon? So we'll put money in there. And then we'll go on to Citroen AX. Which, this one, notice the wheel similarity between the Visa GTI ones. Very similar. Lovely black buckety seats, very similar to the Visa GTI. Sunroof that pops out, same as the Visa GTI. They took a lot of things off one to the next. And this is the GT, not the GTI. I thought it was a GTI at first, I should know better. So it's a GT, but lovely, isn't it? Tell me, when did you last see one? '16 TRS BX, C-plate, it's a A485 automatic, comes with standard tow bar. They all did. Oh, look at these wheel trims now. I've got loads of these wheel trims, but don't tell anybody. Quite rare to get. Seats, lovely seats. Used to drive these loads, I did. Lovely car. My father-in-law from the first marriage had the estate version, used it for work and would collect money out of gaming machines and things and put the money in the back of the car, and you wouldn't even know it had all this money in the back of it. And I can tell you from experience, if you do that with a Transit, the Transit drops on the ground with the amount they used to carry in the back of that car, including machinery and stuff, because he was an engineer for a company, and yeah, it made so little effort of it. Lovely car, absolutely immaculate. We've got a later 09 to 2009 C5 estate.
Can I interest you in some raffle tickets?
So I had to take a break for a minute there. So yeah, Citroen C5. No, I haven't had this. No, I'm thinking of getting one of these potentially as a replacement for my current daily BMW. But I'm not so sure. I might have to go a bit later. I'm thinking 3 Series Tour. But it's a lovely car, lovely condition, because these again haven't been easy to keep going, and when you compare it to the earlier ones, which where do you see one? Oh, well, there's one there. Look. So there's one there, but other than that one, where are you going to see one? Again. What I consider to be the last of the great Citroen, the C5. And we've got a Berlingo. And not a lot to say about the Berlingo because you all know about them because they're just going mad at the minute because everybody's talking about them. Everybody's getting one. So I'm not going to go crazy over this, but if you've never seen one, very Zara-like in some respects, in a boxy shape really, but still a lovely. I like how he's got, what do we call this one guys? We call it, and of course we've got mine here. I'm not going to bore you with that, you've seen it a million times before, it's been everywhere. And then you've got the C5 estate, well known of course from Richard Kitchen and Up and Down videos, and just go, if you want to see that you can look at it there. This one belongs to Phil Chidlow, I think, now, and yeah, being kept nicely going on the road, so that's good. Very good car, so we like that, don't we? So let's go over here. We've got Citroen Ami, proper Ami, not one of these electric nonsense ones. Oh, hush my mouth. Look at these chrome mirrors. Look at that dash in there. This is how a car should be. Look at it. Bench seats. Still in. And the 8 on an old end. So let's work out that as an age. Gosh, we're going right back, aren't we? I can't. Can you see the detail in the bodywork here? Wonderful. Someone's put seatbelts in the back of it. Good on you. I haven't bothered in my visa. That's lovely. Then, don't know if this is gate. What a beautiful roll for. Do that. Unfortunately, no Citroen SMs in sight. What we can give you, beautiful Rolls Royce. Look at the handles on the side there. Oh, it's lovely detail. Wire wheels.
I came into it by chance. My dad had it, and then I needed a car. I just ended up buying it.
Beautiful. That's that. So I finished off here, but the battery got too hot, so I had to go and put it in, believe it or not, a bag full of cold water bottles. So again, this was at, on my video for the centenary. A beautiful car and how they look. Oh look, we've got another LNA moving around over there. Lovely car, that one. Best I've ever seen. Probably the only, well, we know it's 2 on the road. Now we're going to go down here, because down here we've got some stuff that's turned up. So we've got another ME, I think. ME. So ME 8, Citroen Diane, yeah, then we've got this wonderful Citroen.
Yeah, he used to work for him. He just car there, was top of the range. I mean, you know, the Rex would have had the 19 diesel.
That's right. The other one I had, which was lovely, which was 1.9 TRS.
Yeah, they had quite a nice big power, a nice juicy engine.
It did. It was super. If you just put your foot down and just really pull away, and absolutely beautiful powerful brakes they had.
Is this the first SN you've had then? Yeah, I've had it nearly 20 years now. Really?
Yeah. A few more bits turned up afterwards. We've got C2s. Gosh, it's hot here, guys. Oh, sorry, C1, isn't it? Not C2. Come on, I don't know. No, it is a C2. Gosh, don't even know my Citroens. This is the car I wanted to record and get on here. It needs to be on here. Just look at this condition. This is Citroen LNA. I'm missing its front bumper, but it looks nice. I love the alloy wheels on there. Not the standard original, of course. Same as the Visa for discoloration here on the trim, and that's inside. You'll notice the centre bit. It's very, where the gear lever is very like the Citroen Visa. That's the back of it. Really nice. I love this car. I think it's a gorgeous piece of kit. Always enjoy seeing that one. We've got 16 TRS. I think we've done along here. But I'm just going to give it another go. Let you see the show from the back. Okay, so a couple of CCVs here. Some nice artwork on this one. And nicely stickered up. Pink Panther, eh? Pink Floyd as well. Do you think there's a theme going on? Do it softly in a Citroen. Why not indeed? I like this, I could do with that today. And we've got a Cactus and a CX, and over there's somebody's got the wrong brand, I think. It's Ferrari, isn't it? Another Berlingo Xantias C15B, a XM at the back, Citroen Safari. Should we go and look at the Citroen Safari? I think we should. Turbo CX, Turbo 2 CX. So let's take a walk up here. So another XM, left hand drive, or V624. That's nice, lovely condition. We like that, don't we? Citroen's last great car in my opinion. Look at the dash, fantastic. Like I say, we used to have that, and then we've got a CX, which model? Familia, of which we obviously have one of these. Nice CX, the air scoop on the front, lovely. I'll give you an idea of the size of the show. This is Saturday, so probably the quieter day of the two. Tomorrow's simply French, which I'm going to at Bewley, so I won't be here for tomorrow, unfortunately. Been good so far. Now I want to show you this. This is rare. Wow. 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 It's a rare beast. Hiding. Trying for play. So there you go, that's your view. If ever you want to come here. So this is Little Horwood, and it's quite common for X rallies, Chevron rallies, etc. D rally are all done here often. Come down if you've got a Citroen, any Citroen. Let's keep these things going. So let's just finish over here, and I think we've made our way around it all. Sorry, I'm playing with the camera, not helpful to the picture I expect. So we've got, I'm sure that can't be its actual reg. If it is, well, I doubt it. Citroen BX19. It's in good nick in there. Always think they look good in white. Lovely when they're sat properly as well. But got something a bit more modern. And then we'll go straight on at that. Just look at that. Beautiful. Oh, that looks very suspiciously like a Visa panel and wing. I'm done collecting them. Should have brought some bits myself. And there we go. That's a lot for today. So before I go, I'm going to do a couple more. So we've got C3 Plurial that's turned up. Let's see these now, do you? I've seen them anywhere, and they're a really nice car. Look at that. So practical, especially on a day like this when it's so warm. Lovely car. And I'm just going to, we're going to finish with a couple of AXs at the end here. How many AXs do you see? This is a nice one, isn't it? Tony TZX and a 14 TRS. Yeah, and there you have it. So that is literally it for today. Tomorrow we're off to Simply French. Let's see what that brings. Cheers for watching.